everyone, welcome to the Prime Education. Let's start with our new chapter of Standard 9th, chapter number 1, Matters in Our Surroundings. These are some important notes prepared by the Prime Education. Number 1. Indian philosophers classified matter into 5 basic elements, Panch Tattva: air, water, earth, sky and fire. Number 2. Matter is made up of many small particles. Particles of matter have space between them. Number 4. Particles of matter have kinetic energy, hence particles move continuously. Number 5. As temperature increases, the kinetic energy of particles also increases. Number 6. The particles of matter intermix on their own by getting into the space between the particles. This process is called diffusion. Particles of matter have force acting between them. This force keeps the particles together, so particles of matter attract each other. The mass per unit of volume is called density. Now, let us see the characteristics of solids, liquids and gaseous states. Number 1. 5 characteristics of solids. Solids possess several unique characteristics that set them apart from other states of matter. They include: number 1. They have a fixed volume and shape. Number 2. They have higher density than liquids and gases. Number 3. Being able to resist compression and tension. Number 4. Exhibiting a higher surface tension than liquids. And number 5. Having a low compressibility. So, these are the 5 characteristics of solids. 5 characteristics of liquids. Liquid exhibits a fixed volume but takes the shape of their container. Liquid is a good medium for transferring heat. Liquid is composed of particles that are close together but not as close as solid state. Liquid has a relative low viscosity, meaning it can flow easily. Liquid is capable of forming surface tension, which allows it to hold its shape. 5 characteristics of gases. Gases have the following 5 characteristics. They are highly compressible. They take the shape of their container. They are stateless and remain uniform through the container. They have low density and they are highly miscible. Miscible का meaning होता है movable. Definitions. Define matter. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. It is made up of particles that are too small to be seen with naked eyes and can exist in different states: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Matter is essential for life and all objects and organisms on earth are composed of it. Define fusion of particles of matter. Fusion of particles of matter is a process in which there is a change of solid state into liquid state at its melting point. Define vaporization. Vaporization is a process of heating a substance such as cannabis or essential oils to the point where it becomes a vapor that can be inhaled. This process often used to produce a smooth and flavorful flavor, as well as to deliver a concentrated dose of the active ingredients in the substance. Define sublimation. Sublimation is the process of transforming an object from its physical form into a gas without passing through a liquid phase. It is a type of phase transition that occurs when objects goes directly from the solid to gaseous state. Some of the examples of sublimation include dry ice turning into carbon dioxide gas, snowflakes forming directly from the water vapor, and certain dyes and inks being transferred into mugs, shirts, and other objects. Define deposition. A change of state directly from gas to solid without changing into liquid is known as deposition. Define boiling point. The boiling point of a substance is the temperature at which it changes from liquid to gas, also known as its vaporization point. At this point, the vapor pressure of liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure. The boiling point of a substance varies depending upon the atmospheric pressure, but it's usually around 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit for water at sea level. Define melting point. The melting point of a substance is the temperature at which it transforms from solid to a liquid state. It is an important physical property of a material and it is often used to identify and characterize the substances. Generally speaking, a higher melting point indicates a higher degree or intermolecular force within the substance, making it more difficult to transition to a liquid state. Define evaporation. Evaporation is a process of liquid changing into a gas. It occurs when molecules in the liquid gain enough energy to escape the liquid and move into air as a gas. This energy typically comes from heat, so evaporation typically happens when a liquid is heated. The process of evaporation is an important part of water cycle as it helps to form clouds and rain. Define humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. It is usually expressed as the percentage of maximum amount of water vapor that air can hold at a given temperature. High humidity can make the air feel warmer, leading to discomfort and a higher change to heat-related illness. Low humidity can cause dry skin, eyes, and sinuses. It can also be damaging the wooden furniture and other materials. So let's now see the chart of interconversion in matter. Here is a chart that explains the interconversion of matter. It outlines the 5 main forms of matter that are solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose-Einstein condensate. How they can be converted into each other? I hope this helps. Solid state changes into liquid, further into gas, then into plasma, and it again becomes solid. Number 2, solid sublimation, gas. Number 3, liquid evaporation, gas. Gas condensation, liquid. Gas ionization, plasma. प्लाज्मा डीआयोनाइजेशन, गैस. इसका मतलब होता है जब हम सॉलिड को गर्म करेंगे तो वो गैस हो जाएगा. सब्लिमेशन का मतलब यही होता है चेंज ऑफ वन स्टेट टू अनदर बाय विद द हेल्प ऑफ हीटिंग. ये होता है सब्लिमेशन. सो सॉलिड चेंजेस टू गैस विदाउट चेंजिंग इनटू लिक्विड फॉर्म. लिक्विड टू गैस with the help of heat we are changing the state from liquid to gas. From gas to liquid means by cooling a gaseous state we can get the liquid state. गैस आयोनाइजेशन, प्लाज्मा. गैस को अगर हम थोड़ा सा चेंजेस उसकी प्रॉपर्टीज़ में लाएंगे तो वो प्लाज्मा बन जाएगा. और प्लाज्मा को अगर हम डी आयोनाइजेशन करेंगे मतलब उसकी भी थोड़ी सी प्रॉपर्टीज़ चेंज कर देंगे तो वो गैस बन जाएगा. So now let's see what is plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. It is the 5 states of matter that are given by the scientists: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose-Einstein condensate. So let's see what is it. Plasma is a state of matter that is created when a gas is heated to the point where some of its electrons are stripped away from its atoms and become free floating particles. Bose-Einstein condensate (BEC) is a state of matter in which particles called bosons are cooled to the near absolute zero temperatures and condensate into a single quantum state. At this temperature, the bosons stop moving and form a single quantum state, which means all the bosons occupy the same quantum state. This state of matter is unlike any other and exhibits strange properties such as being able to move faster than the speed of light and having zero velocity or viscosity. Thank you for